How's it going, everyone? This is Mark with AtTech, and in this video we're checking the Mixcder E9 wireless Bluetooth active noise canceling headphones. These feature a ton of features that are competing with much higher end and more expensive headphones. These are only around $80, regularly $190, but they are much cheaper than the competition at around $300. They do a lot of the same stuff, but how well do they actually do it? So in the box, we get several accessories. Included is a very nice hard case that protects your headphones from shock and drop. It's padded on the inside with nice cutouts and straps to make sure the headphones don't move around. It's got a nice zipper on it too, and the case is actually pretty nice. Inside we find the headphones along with a couple accessories. We got our user manual, a micro USB charging cable, no USB-C, a 3.5mm audio cable if you still have one of those, and a airplane adapter if your airplane still has one of those too. That's all that's in the box, but it's all you really need because these are in fact Bluetooth headphones. They are all black, matte black at that, so they do get some fingerprints and can look dirty at times. On the ear cups we have the shiny metallic, which looks pretty cool. There's no hidden capacitive touch under there, which I would have liked to have seen, but the metal is pretty nice. Again, that too does look a little bit greasy and dirty at times. On the headband we have pretty nice and soft padding, as well as the ear cups. They are pretty soft and squished quite well. These are technically over-ear headphones, but I found that the opening is just actually a little bit too small. They are more of an in-between, kind of on, kind of over. So keep that in mind, your ears may get a little bit squished. In each ear cup we have 40mm drivers, which promise good highs and a nice bass as well. Audio quality on these is fairly nice. The bass is quite good and it is clear for the most part. That does change when you get noise canceling enabled, which we'll talk about in a minute. Each of the ear cups are adjustable. You can extend them in length, and the markings on each of the bands is nice to make sure that they are both the same length, not something I see all the time. The ear cups do rotate, which is nice as well. You can place them flat on a table, and they even fold up, not super small, but nice enough to fit inside the case. So I said they do rotate, which is nice, but they only rotate in one direction, which is this way towards you. This is nice for if you're wearing them around your neck, you can have them flat against you like this. But I found that I would actually rather them rotate the other way. I don't really wear my headphones as an accessory very often. So when I take them off and I want to place them flat on the table, I would like them to rotate this way so I could put them flat down. They rotate towards you, so you have to rotate them around this way to then put them flat on the table. And when you pick them up, you rotate them this way, but actually this is the right and this is the left, so you have to turn them around. It's really not a major issue, but I would have liked to have them rotate either both ways or away from you, because I do put them down flat on the table and it would have been nice to have it that way. Now let's talk about active noise canceling. Unlike other headphones which claim noise canceling through passive, meaning that they just cup your ears hard enough that you can't hear a lot, these have active noise canceling. There's microphones and they are catching the audio waves and emitting an equal and opposite wave to get rid of the hum and noise that may distract you from your audio listening experience. Now, I haven't had great experience with cheap noise canceling headphones. I've used the Surface headphones, which have worked amazingly for noise canceling. I really like those a lot. So I was interested in seeing how something much cheaper could perform. Now, as I suspected, they don't work that well for noise canceling. With nothing playing, there is a very audible hiss coming from the headphones with the noise canceling on, and it really doesn't cut down on much of the noise at all from the surrounding area. I went into our server room and put them on with noise canceling on and off, and not really a huge difference was made. The high pitch hum from the fans of the servers wasn't really canceled out. Even the rumble from my fridge didn't really seem to do the trick. The only time that I was able to cancel out any noise was actually the rumble of my dryer. So it only works on constant frequencies like most noise canceling headphones, but these ones perform especially well on lower frequencies. Higher pitches like fans don't seem to do that well. It has to be something lower, like the engine of an airplane or a dryer, which is kind of what they're intended for airplane use. But still, it would be nice to see them to perform better on higher frequencies as well. Now, when you do enable active noise canceling, it drastically changes the audio listening experience. Not only is there a hiss throughout your music, but it does change how the music sounds. I go back and forth between liking how it sounds with it on and not. At times, it sounds nice because when you have noise canceling on, it raises the volume and it increases the clarity of the music. However, it can also sound cheaper, it's a little bit tinnier, and you do lose bass with the noise canceling on. Turning noise canceling off, the music does sound somewhat muffled, but you do get more bass. So it's whether you want the bass or if you want the clarity of the highs. You go back and forth between the different type of music you're listening to. So I'm not totally sold on whether you should keep it on or not. They do claim 30 hours of battery life with it off and 24 hours with it on. I haven't been able to test that to its fullest extent yet, but I can say battery life has been fairly good. Other than that, there's not a lot to them. They sound good. Noise canceling works okay for the most part. They got some nice features on them, like the buttons. The volume buttons are really nice. You press it to change the volume. You don't hold it like some other headphones. You'd be surprised how many headphones the volume buttons don't actually work how you would think. There's no hiss coming from the Bluetooth connection. There's not much latency at all. There are a solid pair of Bluetooth headphones. Somewhat expensive for Bluetooth headphones, but if you're interested in noise canceling and you think you may have a case for which these could be useful, then they are a great option. I'll drop a link to these down in the description below if you want to pick them up. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. This is Mark with Hat Tech, and I'll see you in the next one.